welcome back to Nails by Sora. Today we're going to be doing some penguin nails. I have some cute little drawings that I not ready as ever. I put something away that I need to use, so I'm going to grab that. But I have some drawings that I did on my iPad last night to get ready, and they're very cute and I'm very excited. And so that's what we're going to be doing today. But I'm going to start off with a base of white, and I'm using Beetles. It's not a brand that I usually use. I don't really have any of their colors except for these two that I received in a kit with some other things. But I'm going to, and it's the only true white that I have. So probably in terms of a gel polish versus a gel paint. But when it gets, maybe the next purchase I make, I will go and get a true white from Glam. But I'm going to get these nails prepped. Please give me a like and a subscribe and a follow if you enjoy my videos. If you're new here, hello, welcome. I've got my coffee. I've got some leftover M&Ms from Halloween because I was a nitwit and I didn't actually put any candy out because I was absorbed in doing one of my videos and I forgot. Why can't I get this to go on smoothly? Anyway, so give me a like and a subscribe and a hit that notification bell so that you'll always be notified when new videos drop. And I will come back when all the nails are white and we are ready to go. So I've got some clear gel base on my palette, which I'm rolling my brush in, and then I'm going to pick up some black gel paint by Glam. And I'm going to start with the widow's peak of the penguin. And this penguin is going to be a female penguin. I've never done penguins before, but I thought the designs came out really cute. So I'm going to have a go at it. She's going to have a cute little beanie hat and a scarf. Not really going to see much of the beanie, more just the brim. But I thought it would make for a nice addition, and then I'm going to probably dust it with some glitter and make it all wintry and glittery and festive. Festivus for the rest of us. So I'm using my long liner, and that's just because I want to get some precise lines. I'm going to bring down the widow's peak a little bit further to create space for the eyes. And then I'm going to come in for the cheeks. And go back out for the body. Now this is going to be more of a cartoon representation, so don't come at me. And the nails that I have, or I should say the template that I have on my iPad for nails is more of a coffin shape versus a stiletto, which these nails are. So I have more real estate in the drawing to work with than I have on the actual nail. So I'll probably edit it a little bit as I go. If you hear some whistling in the background, that's the wind. Yay for Florida hurricanes. I've only been living in Florida for 7 years now. I'm originally from New York, but I don't recall ever having a hurricane this late in the season. I'm sure it's happened before, just not while I've been here. So it's wasn't prepared for it. But it's fine. It's only supposed to be a category 1. And where I am, we keep going in and out of the cone. So I'm not really expecting much more than some wind and rain, which is perfectly fine with me. So I'm trying to be a little bit precise because, or I should say a little bit more precise, because I don't want to have to go over it and do a second coat. My hand is cramping up. Sorry. I worked 6 days in a row and my hands are really stiff and sore. If you don't know, I'm a pastry chef in my day job. So I unexpectedly had to work an extra day. And I'm tired. I slept until like 11:30 today. I think I'm going to switch to my application brush to fill in the rest of the black. Oop, hair, hair, hair. All right, so I just want to clean up this line over here a little bit, and then I'm going to throw it in. Ooh, let's not mess it up even more. I'm gonna throw it in for a 90-second cure. Since it is black, I wanna make sure that it's cured all the way and that it doesn't wrinkle. And then we're going to go on with the rest of the design. All right, so still using black. Now I'm going to go in with a dotting tool and I'm going to do the eyes. And her eyes are going to be kind of just round and black and wide with, what's it called? When you have the light reflecting, catch light. Spots. You don't want to go too thick because obviously you want it to cure properly. So I'm just going to pull some off with the dotting tool. Make sure it's nice and thin. And then I'm going to also go in and do the eyebrows. I'm going to push down a little bit harder towards the inside of the eye to get it a little bit thicker and then have it thin out. And then I also want to do some flicks for eyelashes. Continuing on, I'm gonna do the catch light really quickly. I'm going to have one right here. And then another one right next to it. And then same on the other side. Quickly in the lamp. And now we're gonna go in and do the beak, which I have this orange glow, by Madame Glam, also in there. I'm not going to use my dotting tool. I'm going to use my brush. I'm going to go in and do the beak, which is a triangle. And I've got the bright orange, and then I've also got some yellow on my palette that I'm going to go in and do some accents with. So the beak comes down into a point. And then I'm just going to go in and I'm going to pick up some yellow, which is from Dipalicious. It's one of their gel liners in a bright yellow. And I'm just going to kind of drop that on top to create a highlight. And then before it cures, because I don't want to waste time again, I'm going to not waste time, but keep putting it in and out and in and out and in and out and in and out and in and out. I've got 2 different colors of pink on my palette, which I'm mixing together, and I'm just going to do a little highlight on the cheek. I'm having problems with my brushes. They keep getting pushed into the base. I don't know why that is, but I just want to take it and straighten out the line of the beak before I go in and cure it. It is starting to pour again. Okay, so this is gonna go into for a full flash, and then we are going to finish off with the scarf and the hats, add a little bit of glitter. I'm not sure which glitter. My sister got me a gift card for a belated birthday present. I saw her a couple of weeks ago up in New York, and she gave me my gift card, and of course I ran out and I used it to purchase everything from Magpie Beauty, which is one of my favorite glitter and flake brands. So I've got these foil flakes, I've got these micro blue flakes, some chunky glitters, and then of course I've got all my chroming powders. These I cannot wait to use. I'm so excited. I already have it all planned out. These are little triangular glitters. And you attach them with gem glue. So I'm going to use them to create patterns on some of my holiday nails, specifically for New Year's. They're going to get used. And I'm really very excited and I can't wait. And my phone is ringing. Never mind, they hung up. Good, because I didn't want to answer anyway. So get this back into the jar. So I'm not going to use these today, but I do think I want to use maybe Alice for the scarf. And then I have, what else do I have that I can use? Don't want to use snowflakes yet. Maybe I'll use it in the third nail. I'll keep that in mind. But I kind of want to use some fluffy white glitter. Do I have any fluffy white glitter? What can I use? Maybe I'll dust some, oh, I know. If I can find it. Where did it go? Hold that thought, I'm putting you on. I have these micro Mylar flakes and the hair stuck to my nail. But I think I'm going to use these to create some accents on the hat and the scarf, kind of like falling snow. So, but we will get to that in a moment. Right now I want to do the outline of the scarf and the hat. And I'm going to do that in blue I have in my picture. So I will take gel paint again by Madame Glam. And I'm going to use the long liner. I still have some clear gel on my palette. So once again, I'm going to roll the nail in the clear just to help thin out the gel paint a little bit, make it more easily to spread. And I'm going to start with the hat, and I'm going to have it come down at an angle. It is pouring out. And then I'm going to fill that in. And I'm going to cure this, and then I'm going to add in some shadows so you can see the depth between the layers of the scarf. I'm also going to add in some highlights on the hat. I kind of wanted to figure out how to create like a pom-pom. I don't think I really have room for it though. So I may just leave it as is and dust up the brim of the hat. We'll see, I'll have to think about it. I'm switching to my short liner by Makartt. I was going to use my long liner, but something weird is going on with the bristles, and it's separating from, not separating, but getting pushed down into the part where it connects to the, whatever this is called. So it's becoming short, it's becoming longer, and it's driving me batty. So I'm just preparing this brush with a little bit of gel base because I haven't used it before. On my palette, I mixed a little bit of Madame Glam's Road Trip with the Dynamic Blue. And I'm going to go in and create some shadowing underneath where the scarf crosses over. And then on top of the scarf, I'm going to take some of the white, mix it in with the blue. And I'm going to create a highlight on top of the scarf. And then I'm going to take some colors, and I'm just going to create some hash marks on the brim of the hat. Which you probably won't see anyway, because I'm going to end up covering it with glitter. So I'm gonna give that one final cure, then I'm going to use some base coat to add the glitter on top. I've got my glitter and my Mylar ready. I put a little bit more clear gel on my palette, and I'm going to go in and add a little, trying to think. It's difficult for me these days. Because there's a tacky inhibition layer. I don't want to end up getting glitter where I don't want it. Okay. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to top coat and mattify it so that I can go in and add glitter without getting it on the whole nail. So this is no white. This is no white top coat, yes. She's so cute. All right, so I had a coughing fit and paused the video. Thought I had started it again. Apparently didn't actually hit the button and didn't record. So I'm going to explain what I did before I dust off the nail. So I've got these two brushes. I used one for the micro Mylar and one for the glitter. I'm gonna wait for that car to pass. All right, so as I was saying, I used one for the glitter and one for the micro Mylar. And basically what I did was I put the gel base down where I wanted to adhere the glitter and the Mylar. And then for the Mylar, I used a stiffer brush. I scooped it up and I tapped it lightly onto the gel where I wanted the Mylar. And then I pushed the Mylar flakes closer to that line to make it a little bit thicker. Then with the other brush, it's a little bit more fluffy. Again, I scooped up the glitter and then not touching the nail, I just tapped it, kind of like doing a glitter ombre where I wanted the glitter to fall. I did a full 60-second cure and now I'm going to dust off the excess glitter, but I'm going to move these out of the way because I don't want to contaminate each one. I want to be able to put it back into the jar. And I'm going to take a fluffy brush, which is somewhere. And I'm just going to brush off the excess glitter in Mylar. Now, if you've got some pieces hanging off the side, which I do, you can at this point take a nail file and just lightly brush over it. And then if you want to, you can then gel top coat this to finish it off, or you can just leave it as is. I think I do want some shiny accents. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my gel top coat and I'm just going to highlight certain areas because I want the catch light in her eye to be shiny. Make her a little bit more lively. And maybe put a little bit of reflection on her nose. Pretty. Okay, I'm gonna clean up and get resituated to go and do the second nail. It's going to be pretty much the same thing, but it's going to be a male penguin. He's going to have a red hat and bow, and the stylization of the penguin is a little different, so we will get to that. And then I'm going to do a penguin that's a little bit more lifelike in profile. The problem with using clear is you can't see it on the palette. Okay, so going to do the same thing with the second nail, but with this one, I'm going to make the bridge of the nose slightly further down, and it's going to come up and around. And then same on this side. And then come in for the cheek and go out again. I'm trying to see, this one came in a lot narrower, so I'm going to bring it in up here. Because I want to give him a little chin. And then little flippers. I think I may have to invest in longer nails to do for nail art like this, because I don't have enough room to put the rest of the body and his feet. Which is a little disappointing, but it'll still be fun. Just want to straighten out the line of his face. So before I go and put it in the lamp, I'm going to give him a little eyebrow. This one's going to be thinner than on Madame. I just cleaned off my brush and I'm pulling some of the paint away to neaten up the line. And now I'm going to do a full 90-second cure. So I went and did a second 90-second cure. So 2 90-second cures, because I did get some wrinkling. The layer of black over the bridge of the nose was a little too thick, which isn't a problem for these nails because they're not going to go on to anybody. But if you are doing this design or any design on somebody's nails, you want to make sure that the layers are thin enough so that they'll cure properly in the lamp. You won't get any wrinkling in uncured gel because that could lead to a pretty bad gel allergy. But I'm going to press on and do the outline of the eyes. I think actually I'm going to start with the dotting tool and create the pupil, because this one is going to have a blue iris and then a circle enclosing the iris and the pupil. He looks sad. He looks sad. Just pulling away some of the black. And then before I cure it, I'm going to attempt to just rim it with some blue. This is probably stupid. Making it messy. All right. So before I go and cure that, I'm going to put the catch light in and then do the nose. The nose. See what I mean? The bristle got pushed all the way up into the staff of the brush. Why is it doing that? These go away. I may not be using them in the next nail. Well, actually, yes, I will be, because penguins are still black and white. I've gone and finished off this nail with a top and a matte coat. So now I can go in with my glitter accents. Now, I don't have a red glitter. Sorry, I've got glitter on my nose. I don't have red glitter per se, but I do have this red glitter gel polish by Painted Desert. And I also have this glitter dip powder by Sparkle & Co. called Cutest in a Patch. And it came in one of the sub bags. So I'm going to do a combination of both. And I'm going to put the glitter polish on a palette so I can draw the bow. And then I'm going to dust the dip powder on top of it. Actually, I may just dip the nail in it. We'll see. But I'm going to use my dotting tool to create the bow. And I'm going to start with the bow itself. Kind of like a little bow tie. This is gentleman penguin. It's a little lopsided. And now I'm going to take my dip powder, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap it so that all the glitters come to the surface. And I think I am going to dip it in just lightly. Just like so. Tap it off a little bit, and then I'm going to cure it. Don't worry about the excess glitter that's all over the base of the nail, because once the gel is cured, the parts that don't have gel on it are just going to brush right off. So once again, grabbing a soft bristle brush, just want to give it a little dusting. Now you can leave it as you can leave it just like this as a bow tie, or you can go in and put in the, again, or you can go in and put in the strands of the bow. I am not going to dust this in glitter. I think it's fine just the way it is. That's going to go in for another 60-second cure, and then I'm going to dust him with some micro Mylar to make it look like he's covered in snow. Now, just as I did with the, not that you saw it because I forgot to record it, just like I did with the first nail, I'm going to take some gel, and that clear gel, and I'm going to put it over the areas of the nail where I want the micro glitter to adhere to. Just a little bit of an accent. So here I've got my micro glitter. I'm checking to make sure I'm actually recording, and I am. I've got my stiff brush. I'm just going to scoop up some Mylar and tap it where I want it. Just want a little bit more. Nail 2 done. On to the third and final nail, and that's going to be our side profile penguin. So once again, I'm going to take out the black. I think I want to start with the background, which I have as a mixture of purple. We can add in some glass blue and maybe some Raindrop, which has a bit of a sparkle in it. And I'm just going to drop some onto my palette to draw from. I'm not going to do the whole nail in these colors because I don't want to, what's the word? Have to go over it with the penguin itself. So I'm just going to do it around the edge where the penguin isn't going to cover. All right, so going in from the inside out, I'm going to start with Raindrop. Raindrops on roses and mittens on kittens. Then I'm going to bring in some of the glass blue. Some of the purple around the edge. Trying to create like an ad hoc ombre. Looks kind of cool. I'm gonna cure that and go over it with another pass just to brighten up the colors a little bit. I kind of like the streakiness of it, kind of like looks a little bit like a changing night sky. But I do want to bring out the lighter tones of Raindrop a little bit. Going in with a little bit more of Raindrop. All right, I think that's good. I'm going to go and cure that now for 60 seconds, and then we're gonna go in with the penguin. Taking the black in my long liner, which sometimes becomes a short liner for some reason. I'm going to start drawing the profile of the penguin. So his neck comes up here and his belly comes down. And I'm going to thicken that line a little bit because that's going to be the contour and part of his flipper. And then his head comes down like so. With his beak. And then his neck, or I should say the bottom of his face, which then comes down into his beak. Then you've got the line that delineates the white from the black of his head. And there's a little semicircle at the top. And I need to remove some of that black. I'm cleaning my brush so I can pull this away. All right, I went and did an extra cure, but it did still ripple. I think I'm gonna have to really focus on thinning out the black layers a little bit better, but nothing I can do about that right now. I'm going to go in for some white gel paint to fill in the areas in between the black, and I'm going to take some white and put it on my palette to mix in with the base, because it's all about the base. And I'm just going to go and fill in the white areas. Don't worry if it looks a little bit streaky. I'm gonna go in with my detail liner and pull the color around a little bit. I am going to go over it with another layer just to brighten up that white. And then I'm also going to add in some orange, orangey yellow, because they do have naturally some yellow fading into their neck. So I'm just going to pick up some orange and mix it with the white on my palette. And then I'll add in a little bit yellow to mute out the neonness of the orange. And then I'm going to add in some snowflakes. I have these snowflakes that I got from Magpie as well. So I'm going to add in some of those for an accent. I'm just going to use some base liquid to attach it. And then we'll go over, and I'm actually going to glossy coat this nail. Okay, so a little bit of base. Onto the palette. Little bit of white into the base. Okay, so this is what we've got right now. As always, managed to get hair and lint all over the nail. I'm gonna have to file that off, but right now I'm going to go and drop in the snowflakes. So first I wanna put a layer of base coat all over the nail because we're going to top coat it afterwards. And then I'm going to take my silicone tool and I'm just going to pick up some snowflakes and I'm going to drop them in where I want them. Probably should have used my rolling tool to shape them to the nail, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm going to quickly cure that for 60 seconds. And then I think I want to put in some chrome dots just to have a some difference in size between the snowflakes and the snowflakes because there's nothing else on the nail. Or do I want to use some glitter pieces? I'm going to stop the cure and see if I can put some of these on with it still tacky. Uh-oh. Lights just flashed. I hope I don't lose power. That would suck. So now I'm gonna go and do another layer of base coat just to seal in the glitters a little bit more. Also, I want to try to build up the gel around the snowflakes since I didn't curve them. I want to make sure that I have a smooth light line across the nail. So while that's curing, I just wanted to show you what I mean. I have this tool for curving glitters. It didn't come with, I bought it separately. And you use it so that you can shape your glitters. I've got this, these are the snowflakes that I just used, and what you do is you place your glitters in the indentation, and you've got this little rolling tool. And I've never used it before, so bear with me. You just use it to press the glitter so that it's... Sorry about that, just got a hurricane warning, as if I didn't already know that we're in the middle of a hurricane. But anyway, so it slightly rolls the glitter. I don't know if you can see that. So that you can shape it better to the nail itself. And it's down. So that now it's curved and it'll lay flush against your nail. So I'm gonna put that back in the pot. And we will finish up the nails that I'm working on at the moment. Now the question is, do I do a full set? These are the 3 nails. If you were to create a manicure out of it, you would need obviously 2 other nails. So I'm trying to decide if I want to do glitter nails or if I want to do matte nails. I could do a matte nail with a glitter accent. I'm going to decide and I will come back to wrap up. So these are the nails without any accent nails. I absolutely love the way these came out. I did decide to go with a glossy top coat. I just didn't like the way it looked matte. It didn't look finished, especially with the center nail being glossy. It just didn't look like it was a cohesive design. So this is the way they came out. I am super thrilled with them. They're my favorite designs so far, but I thought let's go one step further and actually build out a whole manicure with an accent nail. So then here it is with the accent nails, and I think it looks really nice. I like that the purple, the bluish purple brings together the center nail, and I really love the way it came out. So if you like this video, please give me a like and a subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever new videos drop. Like I've said in previous videos, if you've seen them, I've got a lot more content coming for the holidays, for Christmas, for Hanukkah, for just general winter nails and New Year's. So look forward to that, and I will see you in the next video.